Today, I want to share with you guys how I stay inspired when growth is slow, like really slow. But first, hi, my name is Jessica, and I am in pursuit of becoming a professional artist. And I create a lot of content here on YouTube, so definitely subscribe if you resonate with this message. To be honest, this year I hit a wall. I was making videos, uploading, being consistent, doing all of the things. And it felt like my subscriber count was not budging, and some videos were even getting like 10 views. I had this moment where I was thinking to myself if I should even continue making YouTube videos just because I was starting to feel kind of stupid for continuing to show up. I questioned everything. I asked, what am I doing here? What's the point? How does this relate to my artwork? How does everything tie together? How is this going to help me move my pieces? And is this journey even really worth it? Sometimes staying inspired when growth is slow can be really hard. But this is how I handle it because at the end of the day, the person I need to show up for isn't just my audience or my community, it's me. How am I going to feel in 10 years if I decide to quit this journey again? It requires the person creating content to come back to yourself, to tap into your own spirit, and to really just reconnect with why. Why did you start this journey of content creation, of art, of whatever your creative expression is in the first place? Because when we can tap into that why, we can tap into a strength that helps us continue to move forward. Honestly, I used to think and believe that the hardest part of this creation process, this art journey, was motivating people or myself, or that moment in your life when you decide, oh, I'm going to create art. I am going to pursue a creative entrepreneurial path. But what I've come to realize about this journey is sometimes the hardest part is continuing to show up every day for yourself, continuing to make the choice. Yes, I am going to pursue this thing. Because if we quit, we automatically lose. If we quit, we automatically fail. So, making sure you choose yourself, you wake up every day, regardless of subscriber counts, regardless of viewers, regardless of who's buying or clicking on your Etsy shop, you're showing up for yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's a matter of when. And that is the mindset shift that has really helped me to keep going. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Because when we decide we're not going to give up on ourselves anymore, it's going to happen eventually. It has to. I wanted to share with you guys just some different mindset shifts that I've had over the last 5 years as I've been on this journey to become a professional artist. So, as I already shared with you, the first big one is switching from it's a matter of when it's going to happen for me, when it's going to pop off versus if it's going to happen. If we do not give up, there's going to be a point where the momentum of our work takes off. I always think of my art business as like this little baby. I've like been nurturing it and been carrying it, and at some point my baby is going to learn to crawl and then walk and then run, and that's when it takes off. Another thing too is I've had to shift my mindset into understanding that there are a million ways to build your career as a creative. There's not just one single path, there's not just one single outlet. You can do this thing where we are creating digital products, we're creating physical art that we sell online. There's the other paths, such as going to physical art shows and stuff like that. And through exploring all of these different avenues and all of these different paths, we can find a way that makes sense for us as creatives to make a profit, make a living off of the thing that we love to do and how we love to express ourselves. For me, I feel like art is more than just a hobby. It's a way of life. It's my obsession. It's what I want to do every single day, no matter what. And the path that I want to take to get there is creating art that I truly want to create and not just creating art for the sake of selling it. So I feel like when we are in that mindset, we do have to be a little bit more patient with ourselves and with the process it takes to sell our art, because there are things I could do to turn a profit quicker. Like I could do more commissioned work or work with the public in a way where it's like, okay, what would you like me to create? But at the end of the day, I want to share my raw expression as an artist and find the people that resonate with that work. Another huge hurdle and mindset that I've had to overcome as an artist is understanding that you do not need a degree to be successful. And this is something I really uncovered in the artist way recently. My ability to succeed and make money does not need to necessarily tie to having a degree in art or whatever other degree I may have. I realize I've had this mindset that degrees equal success, which I feel like a lot of millennials do because we were all pushed to go to college to get a job. And then we graduated into a recession where a lot of people didn't get jobs anyways. And so I'm kind of trying to rewrite and rewire my brain to understand that success can come in a lot of shapes and forms, and it can come with or without a degree. So just remember, how you show up for yourself matters more than anything. If you're feeling stuck right now, ask yourself, how am I going to feel in 10 years if I stop this journey or if I take a long pause? How am I going to feel if I give up on my dreams and my ambitions and my goals? I could spend the next 2 to 4 years pursuing, let's say, finishing my bachelor's degree, or I could spend the next 2 to 4 years intensively investing into my craft and into learning how to market my craft and building a community that really cares about not only me, but my art and my mission. So just ask yourself that in 10 years, if you continue to flip flop like I did over the last 10 years, flip flop between what career I want to take, how are you going to feel if you give up on this one? Because at the end of the day, when you give up on your projects, when you give up on creating your art, you're really giving up on that part of yourself. I really hope that this message reaches the people that it needs to. I know that sometimes this creative journey, this creative pursuit can feel a little lonely at times. It can feel like we are creating art and we're putting our heart and soul into an audience that doesn't exist yet. But just understand that the more reps we make, the more times we do this thing, the better we get at it. So just worry about production. Produce, 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 produce. And your skills, your styles, everything else will come through the woodwork over time. The community will come through the woodwork over time and gather. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I have decided to do something I've never done before, and I'm going to be creating a free digital download that goes with this video series. Um, this whole series is about reigniting that creative spirit and reconnecting with your creativity. So definitely feel free to check it out. It's going to be a free PDF download just with journaling prompts and stuff like that. I think it's going to be really cool. Like I said, never done anything like this before where I've promoted a digital product in this manner, but I would love to really inspire other people to create, and whether it is for professionally or just for yourself as a hobby, I feel like our creative expression is such an important part of our humanness and our ability to connect with other people. So keep going. The world needs your art. I'll see you guys in the next video.